Good morning, good afternoon, and Happy New Year in 2018. Today's Tuesday, January 2nd, 2018, the first edition of the new year in making commentary on business headline news. Okay, looking at the business headlines, the executive seems to be creating credit for himself by taking credit for no air travel deaths in 2017. It's like saying that, taking credit for no meteoroid hitting the Earth. Same thing. Tesla 3 making the future feel normal. Yes, the economy version of the Tesla vehicles. And as we near 2020, there will be many, many more electric vehicles from Toyota to European cars and so forth like that. What I know is that Toyota is coming out of a RAV4 that's totally electric, so it's gonna have a lot of excitement from Toyota, since Toyota is known for their reputation as a reliable vehicle. Like Amazon may buy Target, but can Justice Department stand away? Well, you bought so many, vertical integration, and it's concerning because this is a new development in the ecosystem business. The development of the ecosystem business is that you have vertical services like in various other things, and you leverage each other's benefits to encourage the customer to buy from your ecosystem. So ecosystem monopoly may be a new evolving concept that the Justice Department have to face and evaluate to see, if that ecosystem development business should be a concern of a new monopoly. I'll let Echo. I have no comment on this bullshit. There's many, many more of these. Fake it till you make it, kind of, similar to Alibaba stuff. Alright, California starts recreational pot sales. This is a big economy that will generate a lot of tax revenues. It's good and bad because pot give you high, and it's all those. As more you get tolerance in this high, you move on to other gateway drugs, to the harder drugs, to get the same high. Ripple is it's like a currency that's been takes another approach to decentralization, except that it has an element of centralization. We'll see about that. They get an attention, and this is another take, one of the varieties of implementation of the concept of cryptos. So you see like varying tax consequences due to the original tax cut. Overall, in the long term, I do see BP get more like a tax relief than the one-time counter charge. Alright, CES 2018. Yeah, it's about time we have 5G, LTE and so forth like that. There's another, like those one of those corrupt guys from the original 2008 stuff trying to badmouth new technology, and this is one of them. They said the same thing when Bitcoin broke over $1 unit, and the same guys came over again to badmouth Bitcoin when it reached over $100 a unit. Same thing when this year when it reached over $2,000 a unit. And first other ways when it broke through like almost like $20,000 a unit. The same guys, the same cultural corruption that caused 2008, that promoted the development of Bitcoin, are coming out trying to badmouth them. To me, the true legitimacy has been evolving, where like it's a hedge against corruption, just like the entities that caused 2008 and similar in other areas of the world like Venezuela, Zimbabwe, and the tensions in the Koreas. People have been like pushing into Bitcoin as a legitimate life saving store value, where bros honor the value of other bros holding Bitcoin in other parts of the world without borders, without regulations. So when these guys come out trying to badmouth, it's trying to help promote the old entities that caused 2008 corruption in the United States. So they can say all they want, but it would be counter effect would be promoting it, because everybody knows when they run the mouths like that, it's basically the same guys from the 2008. All right. I mean, you can say that drug dealers are using cash, and therefore we should ban cash. Like bank robbers using cars to get away, so we should ban cars. Yeah, same shit going on with this headline. All right, passport system went down a little bit. No, the big names of the finances did not understood Bitcoin from the beginning. So the big names of the finances trying to say something right now is really have no value from those guys, because they don't even understand until now, because it has money value. They just come about when there's only money value. All right. So what they say is running the mouths. Either they're trying to benefit themselves or like trying to crash it because they can't benefit, and so forth like that. So you see a little bit of hike in payroll. All right. Let's look at the markets right now. We do notice going to Hang Seng, there was like um, this is the artificial pump for the Hang Seng. You see more and more of these artificial pumps, and the regulator would be clamping down on that. Um, they, one day with no news happening, they just popped over 30,000. These are artificial pumping. You can naturally tell because there's no economic news coming out. So you see, like when the regulators come, knocking down the doors, you'll be pumping that back down by the same people trying to sell it and profit take. All right, crude oil over $60 temporarily. You'll see, overall, I do see like maybe going back down to 55, 54 area. All right, you see the treasury, the yields going up. Yeah, because you do see foreseeing this is easy trade because you do see the Fed signaling at least like 3 or 4 rate hikes. A little bit, going above. A lot of the traders haven't come back yet from the New Year's holiday, so this a little bit, muted in the trading and the gyrations. So you see a little bit development of the upcoming North South Korea dialogues with the Olympics, Winter Olympics. All right, that's about the same stuff. Yes, Happy New Year's. It'll be a year of a lot of many things, including cryptos, new ecosystem development in the business world, with likely to be symbolic in Amazon. We do see how the regulators will treat these new big conglomerate ecosystem businesses, where they vertically integrate many different businesses and use these ecosystem influences to win against competitors in various levels of the ecosystem. All right, so today's Tuesday, January 2nd, 2018. Something on note, I did feature Amazon in my videos a little bit year and a half ago. When it was like $500 and $600 a share, now it's over $1,100 a share. I have Indian followers and Chinese business followers. My Indian followers decided to, tell Modi to give a big hug on Amazon after I featured Amazon. Something I also note, I have featured robotics arms in my supercar videos. Some of them listed below. Um, you know, my Chinese business follower decided to buy out Germany's robotics firms after uh, my supercar videos. And more recently, the company that owns Dragon Ball called Funimation become a takeover target after I featured Goku and Gohan of Dragon Ball in my eating videos, some of them listed below. Alright, that's that a little bit, and that's three of them of many of my sometimes actionable commentaries. And that's about it for the mentions, and Happy New Year. Today's Tuesday, January 2nd, 2018.